From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Miami Marlins. Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog. And normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and on the hill, Yuri Perez.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. And the first out of the game is an easy one. And let's take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jacob Young.
This is an interesting guy to have in the lineup because everyone knows his ability to change the game on the base paths, leading the American League in stolen bases. So it's almost like the fear of what he's going to do when he gets on distracts the pitcher from being able to attack him at the plate. Tell you what, he's in some people's heads right now.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 down, bases empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the top of the wall. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. In the dirt, blocked. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2 now. Just off the outside edge. Vinny Pasquantino in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
2 balls, 1 strike.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Schumann brings it in, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Dean Kramer. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
This one smacked out to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And time now for the Marlins lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. In the air, left side. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Freddie Fermin. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, you know, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one drilled left field. Ward makes the grab, one down. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ground ball to first. Wade takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Joey Loperfido will hit next. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. And makes the grab. And that is that. Royals bats are quiet there, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, MJ Melendez. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Now a fly ball to right center. Young hauls it in, and there's one away.
That is good. The catcher.
And up next for Miami, Connor Wong. 1 out, base is empty. That one clips the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. That's out number 2.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That's the third out. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Royals 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Perez ready to fire now. Popped up first base side. Wade has a beat on it. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. So the Royals batting order turns over. Jacob Young, the next to hit. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Runner on the go.
Ball.
Pitch misses.
2-1.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Here's a 2-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. Strike on the inside corner. Runner at second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
Look out, that ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch
2-2.
taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Cruz tracks it down for the out. Royals lead 1, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Marlins, Trey Sweeney. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Young makes the grab, 1 away. Max Schumann, the next up for the Marlins. Out to short. Witt. And a couple of quick outs. And at the plate for Miami, Dylan Cruz.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Loperfido makes the catch, and that's the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Royals 1 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I'll tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Now, Vinny Pasquantino. Fought off foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next is the Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Off the mark there, and the count's even at 2. Stays alive. 2 out, space is empty. Ground ball, left side. Oh, nice play. The throw, and they get the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The wind and the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 2-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Cerny makes the catch, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
1 down, base is empty. That catches the outside corner. 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So here's Wade now. The Fish hitless so far in the game. That clips the zone, and that is strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On a line out towards center. Dives. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Ready now for the fifth inning. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Got a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit according to the electronic strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Joey Loperfido digs in now. Fastball for a strike.
1-2.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Two outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Logan Cerny. Strike two.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Tapped in front of the plate. Fires over to first. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the Royals. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now, MJ Melendez. The 1-1. Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Wong.
Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air center field. Young makes the catch for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor.
And up next for Miami, Taylor Ward. Ward with some impressive production lately. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. 2 outs. Line drive. Loperfido makes the play, and that'll do it. Marlins leave 1. They still trail 1-0.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, George Soriano.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Now at the plate, Otto Lopez. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing here this half. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Royals 1 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the 6th. And now for the Marlins, Max Schumann. In for a strike, and it's 1-2. That one ripped. Makes the catch, 1 down. Dylan Cruz getting ready to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Pitch is in there. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. On to first.
He's out.
And that quickly 2 away.
now batting, center fielder, Luis.
So the lineup flips over. Luis Matos, the next up for the Marlins. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Inside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a tapper. Gets it to first. Out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail here 1-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here comes Wilson Contreras. And that drops in for a strike. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Get out of town. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
2-2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Michael Garcia. Swing and a miss at a slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Ball.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Lead off for the Marlins. Center baseman, right there.
Rips one to right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now here is Lamont Wade Jr. Tying run at the plate. In the air to left center. Loperfido sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now here's the Marlins DH, MJ Melendez. Ground ball up the middle. Slinging it to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Connor Wong, the next to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. See you later. He circles the bases, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. These fans are really excited right now.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dean Kramer won't go any further, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Lucas Erceg. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ward will hit next. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. New pitcher for the Marlins, Xavier Curry.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Logan Cerny steps in for the Royals.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Just missed.
No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. Jacob Young in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jacob Young steps in for the Royals. 2 outs. And now 2-1. Popped up. Makes the sliding grab. Royals go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for Miami, Trey Sweeney. And a count 1-2. Line drive. And it's caught for the out.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Max Schumann, the next up for the Marlins. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that one lifted in the air center field. Snags it for the second out. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends the frame. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And this game is still tied at 2-2. We go to the 9th. And now Otto Lopez. And the count 1-2. Line drive, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Go-ahead run on base. Witt digs it. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lopez headed for third, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. In to score from first, and in the ninth, they take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Cruz makes the grab, 2 down. Next is the Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Royals 3 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Felix Bautista.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Luis Matos. 1-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
This is Bryson Stott. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Really important at bat coming up now.
So up next, Lamont Wade Jr. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Well, that's a good hold by the third base coach. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. Less than 2 outs. You still got another couple of opportunities to get that tying run in.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Next is the designated hitter, M.J. Melendez. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. The double play ends it right here.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.